Hello and welcome to Talking Rotary, our monthly newsletter bringing you the latest from Winchester Rotary and ways in which you can get involved. This month we're taking a look behind the scenes of our biggest annual fundraising project, the Clarendon Marathon. It takes place on the first Sunday of October each year, which for 2026 falls on the 4th. Preparations begin the day after the previous event, but work starts in earnest in April. So we're already almost halfway through the planning process. So it's a good time to talk to the chairman of the organising team, JJ Heath Caldwell.
The way it works is we have the run on the first Sunday in October, and immediately afterwards the website is open for bookings for next year, so lots of people start booking straight away, and that's great. We don't actually have a committee meeting until about April, May, and that's when we sort of kick it all off again. We vote in a new chairman, which for the last 10 years has been myself. If there's anyone out there who's interested in being chairman, let me know. I'll be interested to talk to you. What's really good is that most people are prepared to do it again and again, and that's what makes it all easy. And part of the reason for that is that in the very early stages we realised that there were two sorts of customers really with the Clarendon. One was the runners and the other one is the actual volunteers. So the runners, you've got to try and make a package that they're going to enjoy and they want to do it again. But it's the same thing with the volunteers. It's very important that we run this in a way where they enjoy it. And as long as they all enjoy it, then of course they will all come back and want to do it again next year.
There are various areas where volunteers are needed, but how many separate areas are there?
Yeah, so there's about 200 volunteers and there's about 50 people on the committee. So you could say there's about 50 different areas of responsibility. And in each case, the way to do it is to have someone who leads on that particular area. So one example is the water stations. But another example is the marshalling and the signage. The 26 miles is split up into 6 different sections, section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of those sections has a section leader and he will get together a team somewhere between 10 and 20 people, and they will put the signs out and then they'll be the marshals on the day. Then we have the locations, the start locations being Salisbury, Broughton and Farley Mount. So we have a section leader who takes care of those. We also have the relay changeover stations. So we have section leaders who takes care of that. And we have the end location or the finish line, which is King's School. We have a section leader who takes care of that. We have someone who coordinates the ambulances. We have someone who coordinates the toilets. That's very important. We have someone who coordinates the hamburger van and food and so forth, which is at the end. There's also another little section who do permissions. So they spend all their time checking with the council as to what they want in the way of forms and applications. Also the Forestry Commission, because we run through the forest. So there's a lot.
Is it too late if somebody wanted to get involved in the organising, in other words, being a volunteer? Is it too late for that?
No problem at all, actually. We're always taking people on. So if anybody wants to join, it's great because they can shadow someone who's already actually doing it. And then later on, we can shuffle things around and so forth. So when you first do it, it's useful if you can be shadowing someone. The other thing is all the way through the whole system, we try and have contingency. So we try and double up with people everywhere because on the day you never know, something might happen, and it's important that we've got extra people around so that if somebody can't make it or something like that, there's someone who can step straight in so that it's seamless without any problems. That's very important from a safety point of view, but also from a point of view of all the marshals enjoying themselves and wanting to do it again next year.
So what kind of voluntary roles are you looking for where people might be able to get involved?
The majority of the roles at marshalling actually are out on the field. The marshalling for the day is quite nice. You can sort of go out, take a bit of a picnic, take a big umbrella just in case it's going to rain, but hopefully it won't. And just enjoy yourself watching all the runners coming through and pointing them in the direction of where they've got to go and just being there in case something happens. We've got a team of ambulances driving around, so if anybody has any problems, then we get the ambulance to them pretty quickly, scoop them up and sort them out. So marshalling is the main thing.
Good. And how can people get in touch?
If you search on Winchester Rotary or the Clarendon Marathon, all the details are there. Just send us an email. My phone number is also on the website. Give us a ring, send us an email. We're always happy to chat.
Do you need more sponsors, or do you have enough?
Yeah, sponsors. We'd love to have lots and lots of sponsors, but it's the way it is. We probably have about a dozen sponsors each year that sponsor us in different ways. Some people, we've got a couple of companies that sponsor the T-shirts. That's probably one of the big ones. There's a lot of people who pay 250 quid and get an advert in the magazine. We also put the sponsors' logos on the website so they can get some social media following from it. It helps with the search engine optimization, all that sort of stuff. We also have sponsors. Some of the local restaurants give us vouchers for meals in the restaurants. That's much appreciated, and the winners always like those. So if anybody out there who's interested in sponsoring in any way at all, certainly do contact us.
To get involved with the Clarendon Marathon, either as a runner or as a volunteer, search online and follow the links. And that's it for this month. You can find information about all of our current Rotary projects on our website. Simply search for Winchester Rotary UK and follow the links. If you're listening on Catch Up, remember to click on the follow button so that you never miss a future episode. In August, we'll be looking forward to the next 12 months and our celebrations marking the centenary of the founding of Winchester Rotary in 1927. But until then, this is Steve Feeney for Winchester Rotary saying goodbye.